here. I want to let you know that senior night's going to be a little delayed. We still have 4 minutes and 28 seconds to go, and what you're looking at is the JV game, and it's a good one, a 43-40 game with the Tigers ahead. So what we thought we'd do is come on the air early so that we don't miss the start of the of the varsity senior night, and we'll show you the final 4 minutes or so without any commentary as we're still getting set up for the game. No commentary, but we got Bill Hasty doing the camera work up here on our main camera, and we'll show you this game here without commentary and actually without the scoreboard either. We'll just let this run. Thank you.
Any chance of overtime? No.
know who that little kid is, that number 15 for us? Huh? Huh? I'll jump. Hey.
Boy, we blew this open, didn't we? How'd the freshmen do today, Billy? Who? Number 15? Nolan Brown. Look at these kids. Mike's are on, so stay back with him. Well, my mic's on. So, well, so you said this is just win, huh?
Yep. W-I-N-N, I guess. That's 4 people saying it. I haven't got my glass. For cat, it just isn't sound.
Yeah, for going deep.
No deep, no. Drop the end of it. For gone.
For going.
For gone.
For going.
For gone. There's no, that E could be squashed out.
For going. For going. The E makes the old, say the old sign. For going. All right, that was easy. Just mine. Just for proud. Well, that was an exciting JV game. Good for the Tigers. They pulled it. That was a close game, and we got ready to bring it to you. And glad that we were able to bring you that. Give those kids a little bit of a spotlight. You see, Tigers pretty good shape. They're coming up. They got some good kids coming. So as we get set to join you here for senior activities, we'll bring Gary Verhill into the mix as well. And what the plan is, according to Nate Stubbard, is because they have so many seniors between the basketball players and the cheerleaders that rather than come down and stop it for a while, they don't think they could get it all in time to make it a fair warm-up for Medomak Valley. And this is a big game. So what they're going to do is do it right now. That's why we're on so early here tonight. As you see, if you watch us last game, we had a little trouble with the inline cameras, but they're back on board tonight. I want to thank Chris and Owen getting the job done. Big crowd in here tonight, Gary.
Boy, I guess he's
as big a crowd as we've seen in a long time.
Biggest crowd of this year, I think, Rob. Maybe.
So I'm going to check, make sure on-floor mic is on so that we can pick up the activities downstairs. And it looks like Josh is getting set to go downstairs. Bring his mic up.
I really want to see someone get confused and trudge through that.
He's still going through some pre-activities, so we'll let him do that. And as soon as he puts on what we like to call in the business, Mr. Announcer Voice, we'll pick up Josh Jenkins downstairs as we bring you senior recognition night here. We're checking out some of our graphics, make sure everything's going off. This is a nice move by Medomak, Gary, coming out for this. They really didn't. They've got the 15 minutes set on the warm-up clock, but Medomak coming out on the floor. Classic group anyway. I mean, Coach DePatsy, you know, he's one of the legends in the history of Maine high school basketball coaching. Runs a terrific program.
Yeah,
every year, Gary, they're there. They, you know, whatever Coach DePatsy has, he cooks the ingredients to give you a good competitive team.
And every year, they are feared by everybody else in the division.
Well, they just had a barn burner, as we like to say, against Levitt. Here comes Josh. We'll talk more about that.
Welcome to senior night here at Pregame Gymnasium. We're going to start early because we've got some seniors to honor and some thanks to give. We would first like to ask that you do not please stand near the entrance. Find a seat. I know it's tight tonight. Everybody pack in as best you can. Before we get to our Gardiner seniors, though, we'd like to take a moment to recognize the seniors from Medomak Valley. Number 10, Luke Cheeseman. Number 11, Mason Nguyen. Number 12, Owen Dosty. And number 30, Micah Fagandi. We come together tonight not just to celebrate a game, but to honor a very special group of athletes and the incredible journey that they've taken over the last 4 years. To our seniors, thank you for your dedication, your leadership, and love for this program. You've left your mark on Gardiner cheering and Gardiner boys basketball, and your impact will be felt long after the final competition or game. We also want to extend a heartfelt thanks to all the parents and families. Your endless support through long drives, packed bleachers, and countless hours behind the scenes has meant everything. This night is a celebration of your commitment just as much as theirs. We'd like to take a special moment to thank our wonderful entry staff who are here every game, and all of the parents and students and helpers at the concession stand all season. Thank you for being part of this journey. We'd also like to thank our custodial staff for doing such an excellent job keeping this gym ready for our kids. We're going to start tonight by recognizing the senior cheerleaders. Parents, when you hear your child's name called, please step down and get ready for photos at the backdrop, please. Thank you. The first senior we'd like to recognize tonight is Juliana Gushu. Juliana is a 2-year member of the cheerleading squad here at Gardiner. She would like to thank her coaches, family, friends, and teachers, especially Michelle Hunt. Juliana has plans to attend college after high school and continue her cheerleading career. Juliana is joined tonight by her Aunt Angela and cousins Connor and Malia Honschel. Our next senior to recognize is David Cotnoir. David is a 2-year member of the cheerleading squad here at Gardiner. He would like to thank Coach Sid and Coach Bella for showing him that he is needed and appreciated. David has plans to attend college after high school. He's going to be joined tonight by members of his team and Macy Hickey.
Oh, I like that nice little backdrop they've got there tonight. That's fantastic.
The next senior for us to recognize is Aubrey Daigle. Aubrey is a 3-year member of the cheerleading squad here at Gardiner. She would like to thank her coaches, Sydney and Bella, for all the time they put into the cheerleading squad, and her family and friends for their support. Aubrey has plans to attend UNE in the fall to study biochemistry and continue her cheerleading career. She is joined tonight by her mom, Dawn, dad, Dustin, brother, boyfriend, and Lucinda. Oh, I know that guy. The next senior we'd like to recognize is Chloe McCarthy. Chloe is a 3-year member of the cheerleading squad here at Gardiner. She'd like to thank her coaches and teammates. She has plans to attend college out of state after high school and start her prereqs for pharmacy school. She is joined tonight by her mom, Alicia, stepdad, Jeremy, and sisters, Hallie and Taylor. Our last senior cheerleader tonight to recognize is Alyssa Meikle. Alyssa is a 4-year member of the cheerleading squad here at Gardiner. She would like to thank her coaches Bella and Sid and her father for always motivating her. Alyssa has plans to attend cosmetology school after high school to specialize in hair design. Alyssa is joined tonight by her father Ivan, mom Tamisha, brothers Noah, Xavier, and Simeon, and sister Phoenix. Let's give one more big round of applause for all of our senior cheerleaders. And now our senior boys basketball players. The first senior we'd like to recognize tonight is Riley Burns. Riley is a 3-year member of the boys basketball team here at Gardiner. He would like to thank his mom and dad and all of his families for supporting him. He would also like to thank Coach Toman, Coach Lawrence, and Coach Hurston. Riley has plans to further his education after high school and still play basketball. He is joined tonight by his dad Ryan, mom Jen, sister Michaela, and nephew Axel. Our next senior to recognize is Logan Cody. Logan is a 4-year member of the boys basketball team here at Gardiner. He would like to thank his family and teammates. Logan has plans to work with Darlings after high school to sell cars. Logan is joined tonight by his mom Lisa, dad David, brother Connor, and his grandparents. Our next senior to recognize is Levi Simmons. Levi is a 2-year member of the boys basketball program. He would like to thank all of his Gardiner and Medomak friends in attendance for helping him on his high school journey. Levi has plans to join the Air National Guard after high school. He's joined tonight by Miranda Barrera, Brady Atwater, Trevor Brown, and Eli Manning. Our next senior to recognize is Nick McKay. Nick is a 4-year member of the boys basketball program here at Gardiner. He would like to thank his coaches for pushing him to be the best on and off the court, the custodians, Coach CJ, and a very special thanks to Kaylee Bates. He'd also like to thank his parents for bringing him to practices and paying for a lot. And finally, his grandparents, thank you for always being there from the beginning. Nick has plans to attend Thomas College after high school, to major in business administration, and play lacrosse. Lacrosse. Nick is joined tonight by his mom, Andrea, dad, Rob, brother, Aaron, sister, Brittany, and grandparents, Papa and Grammy. Our next senior tonight to honor is Braden Elliott. Braden is a 4-year member of the boys basketball program here at Gardiner. He would like to thank his coaches, teammates, and mom and dad. Braden has plans to attend UMA after high school to study business management. He's joined tonight by his mom, Jamie, dad, CJ, brother, Dylan, sister, Charlotte, and girlfriend, Emily Brown. Hi, Emily. Our next senior to honor tonight is Brady Atwater. Brady is a 4-year member of our basketball program here at Gardiner. He'd like to thank his parents and coaches for all their help. He has plans to join the military after high school. He's joined tonight by Mike and Miranda, Nana Fran, Charlie, and girlfriend Mary. And our final senior to recognize tonight is Brady Peacock. Brady is a 4-year member of the boys basketball program here at the high school. Brady would like to thank his mom and dad for their endless support, and dad for starting him in basketball at a young age. His sisters for always being his biggest fans, and for all their pregame advice. His coaches, Coach Toman for always being there for him and believing in him. Coach Hasty for listening and always bringing his best to every practice. Coach Elliott for bringing this group of seniors together in the 3rd grade. We wouldn't be where we are without you. Lastly, he wants to thank Coach Hersom for getting him into lifting, and custodians Larry and Thomas for helping him and being there to just talk. Brady has plans to go to community college after high school to study finance and play basketball. He's joined tonight by his mom, Debbie, dad, Doug, sisters Kylie and Haley, brother-in-law, Tyler, nephew, TJ, and Aunt Joanne. To all of our seniors, we'd all like to say thank you. Thank you for the hours of hard work, the passion you brought to every practice and game, and the way you've carried yourself with pride as members of Gardiner cheering and boys basketball. You set the standard for what it means to be a Tiger, both on and off the court. And for my 2 cents, it is an honor to announce these wonderful kids' names and to be here with them for every game. So thank you all for coming. Let's hear it one more time for our kids.
Well, that was just a tremendous ceremony done first class, Gary, and these kids are first class. They deserve first class, and that's what we gave them here with a packed gym here at the John Abergoley Memorial
One of the
Gymnasium.
better shows we've had over the years, Rob, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great presentation.
Yeah, great. Josh Jenkins is, I saw him downstairs before I came up. I said, everything all set to go? He says, I got it. I said, I know you do. And I said, I want to thank you for doing just a tremendous job for these kids all year long. Something that's special, something these kids will be able to look back on in 20, 30, 40 years and whatever, and want to let you know that we put out on Facebook today that any of these games, but these two senior night games for both the girls and the boys are available for any of the families that want them. All they have to do is send me a email at rob@munsingmedia.com, and I'll provide you with a download link, and you can download it right to your computer. And in 50 years, I don't know how you'll be looking at it in 50 years, but we'll find a way, and you can have this as a keepsake. And as always here at Munson Media, our sponsors and donors make it possible for us to do these things, and there's no charge ever for anything that we do for these kids here in Tiger Town. And we want to thank all you fine people that have donated to us here to this season. This is all the way back to the very beginning of our fall season. We began in late August, and this will conclude 2/3 of the season for us, as this will be our final basketball game of the season, our final Gardiner Area High School event as well of this season. Well, we're going to let the donation play out, and as soon as that's over, Chris is going to switch it over to a commercial, and we're going to get set for a special pregame interview. We'll have Gary Verhill, of course, preview tonight's game, but we have a full 15 minutes to fill, and we're going to bring up cheerleading coach Sydney Bartunek will join us, and she'll be able to share with you some exciting news about how well her cheerleading group has done this year as they look to go make history coming up here very shortly. So we will take a break. Have we run that all the way through yet, Chris? Yes, we have. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, Sydney Bartunek, head cheerleading coach for Gardiner Area High School, will join us here as we get set before a packed house final game of the 25-26 season. We're back for it after this. Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available, and we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
At River Redemption, we're open and ready for your business. Stop by River Redemption and check out our easy in and out bottle counter. We're all about making things quick and simple for you. Large loads are accepted, so please consider us for your school, group, or organization bottle drive. We can't wait to see you all down on the river. River Redemption, 261 Water Street, Randolph, right across from IGA. Come support your local spot. We're excited to serve our community. Large pickups are available, so give us a call. We're open Monday, Thursday, Friday, 7:30 to 4, Saturday, 7:30 to 3, and Sunday, 7:30 to 2. Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
Well, I've been a very avid tennis player since I was about 10. I would train for hours a week, compete with adults, and work with other people my age as well. I was doing really well. I had my first high school season and made it to the quarterfinals of the state singles tournament. And then in off-season training, I was playing against two men, and I completely tore my ACL while reaching out to go get a ball. I had ACL surgery, and after that, I came here for rehab. I had a lot of quad atrophy from my quad graft, and I had a very hard time with my straight leg raise. So that was one of the main goals when I first came in here, to regain that strength using methods such as the electric stim, NMES, blood flow restriction, resistance bands, weights, kettlebells, all of that. So that was one of the main goals that we accomplished. And then beyond that, performance training, jumping, power off the ground, trying to incorporate that into my game and my lateral movement, and hoping to come back even stronger than I was before. It's been an amazing experience, very positive and uplifting for me. Coming in here, it kind of felt like I belonged. I had a plan. Everything was planned out for me, and I got to kind of experience a gym environment. It didn't feel lonely, it didn't feel isolating, and that was one of the most amazing parts of this.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
We are back here to the Jab, the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. A packed Jab tonight, as big a crowd as we've seen in several seasons. They are shoehorning folks into this game. Of course, Medomak Valley is a very proud program. They travel great, and they've packed it in here. So having the Tigers a combination senior night with both the cheerleading and basketball squads, and Large number of people, of course, come for that as well, and they've come for a great basketball game, as these are two of the top teams in the division here. Final regular season game here tonight. Tigers sitting in number 3, Gary. Let's take a look at tonight's matchup between the Panthers and the Tigers.
Yeah, Rob, we've got a big one here tonight. Senior night for the Tigers. And two of the top teams in Class B basketball in the state will meet tonight, and what a battle it should be. They always have a tough one, especially when we head down to Medomak. The Tigers need to win the battle under the boards and also figure out how to stop Medomak Valley's offensive weapons. Medomak is number 2 Class B South, I say, while the Tigers coming in here at 15-2, number 3 in Class B North. So it's a big game for both schools here. In comparison, the Tigers, only comparisons have Medomak Valley has lost to Coney twice, and Gardiner has split with Coney. That's one comparison. And they also have lost to number 1 Class A Camden. So those are tough opponents in the state of Maine.
Yeah, these two teams are well matched up. And Gary, truly, your final game of the regular season, you know, you want a game like this. You want a tournament-type game. You got a tournament-type atmosphere. They're shoehorned in here. It'll be rowdy. It'll be loud. It'll be tourney-style basketball. And both teams, you know, are going to come out better for having played this game.
That's right. You're right, Rob. And they're all getting ready for next Friday. Up to the Gardiner, unfortunately, will go to the Bangor Auditorium, the old Bangor Auditorium. And Medomak will play at Augusta.
So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have Sydney Bartunek, cheerleading coach for the Tigers, after this.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
We're back here to the Johnny Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium. Sydney Bartunek is joining me, the head cheerleading coach here at Gardiner Area High School. Third year in, Coach?
Yeah.
Third year in, and a former student of mine, and is doing a terrific job with these young ladies here and has led them to a regional victory. So you will go to the state tournament coming up. Share a little bit about the whole process, Coach said, about how these work out. You go to KVAC's regional, and now the big show. Talk a little bit about your season.
Yeah, so you start the season with options of doing showcases, and then if you don't want to do any showcases, you just go automatically to KVAC's. KVAC's is the conference championship for all classes, so class A, B, C all goes, and you compete against one another. After KVAC's, which we were grateful enough to get runners-up this year, second year in a row that we were KVAC's Class B runners-up, you go on to regionals. In regionals, you have your B North and your B South, and you compete within those classes. And the top 8 is fortunate enough to go to states, and that was when we had placed first to go to states, which is scheduled for Saturday.
And you won the regional.
Yes.
And we checked in with Jeannie Moody, who's downstairs watching tonight's game, to see when that had happened last. And Jeannie, of course, longtime coach, and she shared with us back in the early 2000s, I believe it was.
Yeah, I believe she said 2003.
So it's been a few years, 23 years to be exact, since the Tigers won a regional championship, and we don't believe they've won a state championship in competitive cheering. So you get a chance to put this program on. I'm not putting pressure on you, Coach. I don't want to put pressure on you, but no, just fantastic. And we see how hard. 19 what? Oh, I guess we got to win in 1992. Okay, we got a state championship 92. Okay, so we want to get that right. But so the first one since '92, that would be terrific. And certainly we see how hard your kids work here. Lots of times you're working in behind us, and you're keeping it quiet so that you don't come in with us and all that. And you're very accommodating and all that. And your kids work so hard. And I turn around every now and again, somebody's flying through the air and somebody's catching behind their back, and I go, wow.
It is definitely crazy. And this year also, too, was our first year of having a JV team. So we actually had the competing competition team that goes to KVAC's regionals. And then we also had a JV team, which we call the showcase team, that got to first time they've ever had that, and they got the opportunity to compete in a virtual showcase. And they're actually still waiting their results from it. And on top of that, we also brought middle school competitive cheering back as well. So this was the first year that they also had a competing middle school team in a long time.
Well, that's how it gets done, Coach. Building the team from the foundation up, and you're getting the job done. And congratulations to you and the girls and your seniors out here recognized tonight. And you're just doing a fantastic job, Sydney. Very proud of you and what you've done here with the young ladies and men working here as cheerleaders at Gardiner Area High School. Well, we'll take another quick break. We'll bring our Gary Verhill back, and Dick Layden will come on and join us as well. When we come back to the Jam, basketball soon, about 5 minutes away from tip-off.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
We are back here to the Jab. Hey, Gary, I always wanted a sauna. I'm glad we've got one up here tonight up in the little gym. Boy, it is toasty. And, of course, the wrestlers practice before us, and they work hardest working group in America, any wrestlers. And they leave it pretty steamy and packed in like sardines in here.
Cheerleaders were working out.
Yeah, and it's all good.
I lugged about 4 chairs over here from the other room, and I worked up a sweat.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we want to bring our Dick Layton in. Dick's got a special shout-out he wants to make here tonight, one of his buddies.
Yeah, Rob, Coach Tolman's great uncle, Tom Brooks, had a serious operation on the 16th of January down to Maine Medical Center, and they had him in rehab till for 2 weeks till the 30th, and he's back now at Augusta Convalescent on Eastern Avenue in Augusta. If anybody wants to go up, and he's due to be released next Wednesday, so that's pretty good duration that Tom has had. So he should be back good style, hopefully next week.
Well, we hope he's watching tonight, watching Aaron and lead his team, and certainly anybody convalescing, and we've had a bunch of them. We try to give shout-outs as we hear about it. Mike Taylor doing better. We checked in on Mike today on Facebook. It was his birthday. Happy birthday to him. Josh Massey and Jeremy Bullock the other night. We hope they're watching and doing better as well. I know lots of times Bruce Massey, Josh's dad, watches our game, so shout out. Thanks for your fine donation, Bruce. Really appreciate it, and everybody that donated to us during the course of this season. I want to give a shout out to Gary, Billy, Dick, Owen, Chris, everybody that's worked with us here to make these games possible. I got him a little present. We got new shirts here. Just came in. Want to thank Jamie Elliott. You know, when you're a sponsor of ours, I go to you. So we went down saw Jamie and got an order in, and we got some new shirts. The other ones are pretty well worn that we'd worn out, and Jamie took good care of us as well, and want to thank Elliott Office Products for their sponsorship and helping us out here as well, and all of our great sponsors. This is what keeps it free. Never charge to watch on Muncie Media. You'll find that coming up as state tournament action comes up. It'll be the quarterfinals will be on the NFHS network. Jason Murphy, our correspondent in the wild, as we call him, and lets us know that Medomak will be in the Class B tournament in Portland. That's where Class B South resides this year. And, of course, Class B North heading up to Bangor. Class S, the small conference, already getting going here very shortly in Augusta. So lots of things. NFHS will be a place for quarterfinal action. And I think, I reached out to Rob Kennedy, I think once you get that NFHS subscription, that'll carry you all the way through because they simulcast the games from WHOU. So if I find that out to be 100% true, I'll let you know. It will save you some money. You only have to get the one subscription. So getting set for pregame introductions. Yeah, we still have, we're still mic'd downstairs, so we're going to bring Josh in for pregame announcements. Longest pregame in the history of Munzing Media right here.
Yeah, whoa.
Good evening again, Pregame Gymnasium, and welcome to tonight's KVAC boys matchup between the visiting Panthers of Medomak Valley.
Medomak. I love it.
And your Gardiner Tigers! As always, we ask that everyone display good sportsmanship at all times during tonight's game. Anyone who is heckling officials or outwardly complaining about officials' calls, yelling at opposing players, fans, spectators, or otherwise displaying poor sportsmanship may be asked to leave immediately. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. We also ask that no one step out onto the gym floor at any time during the game, including halftime. Before introducing the players, I'd like to take a moment to recognize our officials. Across the state of Maine, there is a shortage of officials in nearly every sport. We are grateful for the officials we have this evening. Without them, there would be no event for our kids. If you are interested in becoming an official, please speak to your school's athletic director. Thank you. And now the starters for the visiting Medomak Valley Panthers. Number 10, Luke Cheeseman. Number 11, Mason Nguyen. Number 12, Owen Dosty. Number 30, Micah Fagonde. And number 35, Colin Donlin. Medomak Valley is coached by Nick DePatsy and assisted by Cameron Martin, Paul Berube, and Ryan Rice. And now for the last home game of the season, let's put your hands together for your Gardiner Tigers! We're going to announce all 7 seniors. Non-starter, number 11, Brady Atwater. Non-starter, number 3, Brady Peacock. Number 1, Logan Cody. Number 4, Braden Elliott. Number 22, Levi Simmons. Number 24, Nick McKay. And number 32, Riley Burns.
All the Tiger fans are up.
This place is hopping around.
Gardiner is coached by Aaron Tolman and assisted by Charlie Lawrence, CJ Elliott, and Seth Hasty, and managed by Connor Allen and Carson Embry. The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Troy Scott, Mr. Randy Caswell, and Mr. Tyler Mitchell. At this time, would you all please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
So we are finally ready for basketball battle here from the gym.
And we've got a full house here tonight, standing room only.
This is old school right here.
Two good teams, two good tournament teams battling out here tonight. One from the north and one from the south.
Glad you could join us. Girls are playing down at Medomak. They had their senior night last game. Logan Cody and Levi Simmons getting a start tonight, as well as Riley Burns, who will jump. And off the jump out, Donlin, who's a really fine finisher, finishes for the Tigers. Not sure how the Tigers will play this first quarter, whether these kids will stay in the first quarter or what. But these are kids that haven't started a game yet, the seniors, and coach giving them a chance. As this game probably, as big a game it is, Gary, and all that, probably not going to dislodge the Tigers from where they are.
Right, Rob.
Fed in underneath. McKay with some good defense does the job and gets called on the foul on the rebounding action. Getting a great look at the crowd in here. Look at the crowd packed in along the near side
here. Looks like
here.
a Coney game here.
Because the Coney game this year was played up at the Civic Center for the boys that we covered. That was the home game for, I'm not sure if it was, it was the home game for the boys.
Yes, it was.
Then we had the girls game back here afterwards. Simmons with it. He's looking to go matched up man. Simmons tricky dribbles, trying to get the shot off. Can't get it back outside. Burns. Little bump goal there. Levi Simmons trying to get loose. Back outside here. Braden Elliott. Quick 4-0 start here for the Panthers. Tigers taking their time. Cody lays it back outside. Burns wants to go. Crowd favorite. Just missed. Here come the Panthers with it. We said early 4-0 lead. When got the shot, the long rebound came back out. Reset here. Dosty with it now here from Medomak. The Panthers on the run, won't go. Second chance, win back outside. Dosty here, got it. 6-0. Panthers out of the gate quickly. Tigers got some check-ins coming here. They're at the scorer's table. Elliott trying to shake loose. Does, floats, goes up, can't get, and rebound out of bounds for the State Tigers. And Brady Peacock and Brady Atwater will check into the game for the Tigers. On in front of that huge home cheering section, Braden Elliott to put it in. Does, Atwater, they'll swing it around here. Simmons. Brady, Peacock. With the two Bradys in the Brady bunch. Simmons goes, he got blocked. That was good defense by Dosty. Panthers on the charge, back outside now. Pagondi got it. And Tigers going to call timeout. Stay right here with it.
Yeah, a quick 9-0 lead here for the Medomak Valley Panthers.
We want to give a little bit of notice here for something that's very important to us. The Kylie Boardman Find a Kidney for Kylie. Kylie Boardman, as you know, is a 20-year-old Central Maine Community College student athlete. She plays women's hockey. She's a Gardiner alum in the preschool program there at CM, and she's in need of a living kidney donor. Read her story at www.kidneyforkylie.com. I got a beautiful note from Billy Boardman just thanking us for putting this out the other night. Every little bit helps, and please go on Facebook and share that around. All right, Tigers looking to get on track here. It'll be Atwater. He'll pop the three, and it won't go. Dostie with the rebound. Good take and finish. Well, Donlin, a couple of swoops already to the basket. He's a hand load to defend. Tigers in a little rut here, trying to get going. McHale's travel. Tigers having a hard time getting on track here.
So Tigers are going to set up in a man-to-man. This team would be too difficult to press full court.
Win to Dostie. Dostie inside and off of Donlin. Into the cheerleader section down there. I hope Owen Munsing told the cheerleaders, don't get in the way of the camera. Atwater, baseline, dropped it inside. So far, Medomak is pitching a shutout against the Tigers here. And Wen hits one downtown. And that's a 3-ball, so the Gardiner crowd a little stunned. All boards underneath. For Donlin's got it. Kicks it back outside. Won't go. Tigers getting feisty up inside. The dish off in the paint. Won't go, and multiple opportunities. Gary, you said this Medomak would pose a problem for the Tigers underneath. So far, that's played its out to be the way it is. So Trace Moody now in the game and Luke Whalen. So Tigers have restocked. They've got their
2 shooters.
They've got their starters pretty much back in the game. Atwater wants to swoop. He does. Goes up tough. Lays it up and in. Good take, Brady Atwater. Brady all league. All Class B North. MABC, which is the Maine Association of Basketball Coaches. Dished inside. Nice finish by Donlin. Donlin got 6 already. They'll skip it into Whalen. He's along the baseline, kicks it back out. Atwater thought about it, but now he swoops in, goes up tough, can't go. A little contact go. And travel there.
Good call. 3 officials. I don't know as I've recognized any of them, Rob. Do you?
Yep.
You do.
I see a lot of these guys down at the college level. So they got a first-class crew here tonight. Whalen thought about going. Now he kicks it out. Tigers. And the half-court set. Peacock was trying to go. And it's a good defensive team, Medomak. They
Certainly
really play everybody tough. Gary told you they lost to Coney and Camden Hills, who's Class A. Moody goes all the way. Will they count it? No, they won't. They'll say it's on the floor. Mr. Scott. Yeah, I see Goose Scott down at CMCC all the time, officiating the college games. Kick back outside, Whalen. Tigers looking to get off the snide here a little bit offensively. Peacock on the take, goes up, won't go. Underneath.
Good choice by Braden Elliott.
And popped home. Trace Moody.
They're going to need Chipper Moody tonight.
Of course, Medomak would have had their senior game, probably their last game, and probably started all their seniors as well, or played them through, like you do. Pop from the corner, be 3 for goals. It won't go, but underneath, the miss and the tip-in win came out of nowhere. Atwater wants to take it. They're going to call a block. Medomak fans not quite sure of that. I think it was a really good call.
Yes, it was.
This is the Moody 3. There's a good pop there. So Atwater shoots 2. (17-5), 12-point lead for Medomak on senior night. Gets quiet. Back iron, both of them a little strong by Brady. Win with it. Tookie dribbles outside. Pop in the paint. No good. Rebounds loose. Win. Dish underneath. Pretty. Tigers there, but doesn't matter. The finish by Donlin. How many, Dick?
Wow.
How many, Dick?
Donlin's got 8.
Got 8. Right down along the baseline where you'll get a look from our baseline cam. Got to squeeze in down there. Comes out deep. Moody, they came right out on him as they need to. They know that. And Dosty was right in his shirt. Atwater drills it in underneath to McCormick, and that had a little gusto. Panthers off to high score in first quarter. They're at 19, a minute and a half left. Tigers trying to get back on the D, and they do. That's a good job by Brady Atwater on defense. Kicked over to Moody for a 3. In and out, won't go. Rebounds loose. Pulled down there by Cheeseman. Cheeseman, Tookie dribbles. He's got a lane. He's got a route to the basket. Just deflected underneath by McCormick. Back out here to Atwater. Atwater goes. He got a stolen, stripped right away from him. What defense by Medomak.
Yes, it was.
Donlin back outside now. Owen Dosty. An unforced turnover. Rare one there.
Break for the Tigers.
Let's see if Tigers can cash in. 48 seconds left here in the first. Want to thank Coach Bartunik, cheerleading coach, for coming on with us, sharing her route to the regional finals and now on to the state finals. We wish them the very best of luck. What a winter it's been for all the Gardiner. What a year it's been for all the Gardiner teams. Moody going to be long on that one. Tigers a little disjointed. Win. Lays it off outside. Medomak playing for last shot. Tigers will come out on him now. Win. Got Peacock on him. Morrison lays it off. They get it to Win. He looks to go. Off the elbow. Turn around off the elbow. Got it. Tough shot. Nice finish. And Tigers don't get the shot off, and it's all Medomak Valley as they lead it 21-5. We're back. We'll have second quarter action coming up from the Jet after this.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
Thank our friends at Central Maine Community College. They're one of our fine anchor sponsors. They go with us everywhere, whatever we're doing, whatever sport it is, whatever level it is. And we thank them for being such a great sponsor for Muncie Media.
The Tigers need to get into the game here with a little defense here. 21 points is one of the largest quarters they've had against them this year.
Yeah, Medomak got out to that 11-0 start,
Right.
11-12-0 start. And Tigers have been playing catch-up since then. They're more capable, a lot of game left. And Atwater, he's having trouble with it. It's bouncing around like a ping pong ball. And Donlin couldn't get that one to drop, but they get the rebound up and in. Silas Ripley. And Tigers going to take a full timeout to get things settled back down. Well, in case you missed the beginning, we'll put up that Kylie again here and let you know that we're looking to find a kidney for Kylie. And Kylie's one of the great kids that we've had go through Gardiner High School in the last few years. You know, she's a tremendous competitor. Three-sport athlete here at Gardiner High School. Member of the state championship softball team. Played volleyball. Played ice hockey. And she's down at Central Maine Community College. She's playing ice hockey down there. You know, and she's doing we did her a game last Sunday on Muncie Media. And she's competing, and she's feisty, and she plays hard. She's got 17% kidney function, Gary. 17%. And you wouldn't know it. She never feels sorry for herself. She never has a moment that, you know, she shows what she's gone through. She's just a typical, you know, young woman and doing great and succeeding. We want to find her a kidney. So get on there, kidneyforkylie.com. Tigers, Peacock. Peacock's been quiet. I don't think he's even taken a shot yet. Well, the original starters are in the game right here, and they're going to call, a quick tie-up. So Tigers fans who wanted to be rowdied up after a great senior night and all that stuff have, you know, been kind of sitting on their hands a little bit, hoping the Tigers can get going here. Morrison got it inside. That won't go, and a good stop by the Tigers. Moody floats it up and floats it in. What a finish that was by Trace. He felt the contact, and he put it up just to get the foul shots. And sometimes you're just so good it goes in. Here it is right here. Going to see him swoop all the way down, Gary.
Yeah,
lay
he
it
has
up and in.
Great body control by Trace. Up and in.
And he's an excellent foul shooter. So Tigers get a stop, and they get a two-point play and over the top, and it's going to stay knocked out, they say, off Medomak. So Tigers will inbound, and chance to get a double possession here. Inside it comes to Peacock. He's up and in. That's a nice out-of-bounds play run by the Tigers there, and beautiful entry pass by Elliott. Wynn going on Peacock. Little bump. They let it go. Wynn, terrific ball handler, as you see. And we're going to get it called player control. So Tigers starting to turn a little bit. They got a lot of work to do down 23-9.
They sure do. And the defense has got to tighten up. They need to close up that middle down there on the defensive end for them.
Well, Medomak's a very gifted, athletic team, and much like the Tigers, all five of their guys handle the ball and can contribute offensively, so there's nobody you just key on. Atwater off the elbow, too long, follows his shot, gets another one. That's going to be long. So Atwater's getting the opportunity, he's not able to get it. That's a beautiful fast break and finish there from Medomak.
Pretty.
There's Carter Jackson. They've already gone about 9 deep, Gary.
Yes, they have.
Elliott on the take. Up and in. Braden Elliott. Well, you know, sometimes Braden senses when people are struggling. Atwater struggling tonight, Gary.
Yes, he is.
And it looks like Elliott says, okay, time for me to take some offense, and Peacock as well. Going to get a foul called in that action. It's going to be on the floor, so we're going to be inbound here. Seeing it right here with Elliott.
Yeah.
Beautiful take and finish by Braden Elliott there. Protected the ball, swooped it in with the right hand. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a shooting foul. I misspoke. First one's missed. Wynn will get a second one. Mason Wynn, a 6'3" guard. He's a senior. This is a senior-laden team from Medomak. 25-11. Dipped underneath and finished. So Tigers trying to claw back. They still stay in the man. Little help defense there. Good defensive series here by Atwater. Really nice job by Brady. Great defense. Got the... And we're going to get a McKay travel.
That was close.
Yeah, it's called all the way from across. So here it is, taking a look right here. This is going to be the...
A little stutter step there. He was... Yeah, there was a travel, but...
5:26 left here in the second quarter. Full house here at the Jab. 25-13, Medomak. Medomak got out early. Tigers went on the catch-up. Student cheering section down just to our left. That's one of the custodians lead the cheers. Who was that? Thomas. Got Thomas a trainer, got Thomas a cheerleader there down there. Good job, Thomas. School spirit by everybody here. We love our Tigers. Welcome all our Panther fans that are watching down the coast. We respect your basketball, all your athletic programs down in Medomak. We think Gardiner and Medomak are like peas in a pod. That's going to be what? Nobody wants to call it. Somebody call it. Yeah, all right. I think they got it right. Medomak coming off a really contested game against Levitt. Went right down to the wire. Brady Peacock out high. Got a lane. Brady on the take. Goes up and got it blocked out of bounds. Colin Donlin. Not only a great scorer, but you just saw his defense right there. They'll swing it back around, and Elliott's got one launch. It's going to go long, and Peacock came up with it underneath. And great defense there, getting a deflection. I think coming across was Dosty. He was able to tip in the hands of Cheeseman, who's got it now. And
good job by Braden Elliott right there. That bothered.
They're going with the travel, but it was the Elliott defense.
Yes, it was.
Trace Moody now. Trace got a 3 in the game. Atwater out high. Tigers. McKay. And Elliott went through, and when he didn't get it, he was going to come out the other side, and miscommunication there out of bounds. 4:17 left, 25-13. Tigers better defensively, Gary.
Little coming. I don't know if it's worth trying to press them full court or not, Rob. They've got some pretty good ball handlers, Madonna. But maybe we're going to have, that's a travel.
Yeah, they got it. Good underneath defense by Brady Atwater. And Brady will get a rest wheel and come back in. And I like what Brady said. He struggled a little bit with his offense tonight. We mentioned that. You probably saw it. You've been watching the game. But he hasn't lost his defensive intensity. He's made some really good defensive plays. And that's the kind of thing you got to do, Gary. You got to play both ends of the floor. If it's not going one end, it doesn't mean it's terrible. It just means that you just got to play on the other end. They're going to say Tiger ball. Elliott now to inbound. The 3 popped outside. In and out won't go. Rebounds loose. This is Cheeseman. Cheeseman on the take. Won't go. Got fouled. Well, they'll make him earn it at the line. Going to see it right here. Cheeseman got the loose ball. Looked like he had a lane to get in, and
yeah, I think Trace did get him on the shoulder.
And that's who it went on, his first. So good foul. His first shot is missed. Tigers playing down at Medomak. I don't know how they stream down there, but just through a Google search, we don't know what it is down there, so you'll have to do a Google search, find it. Whalen with a good rebound. Here comes Luke. Luke wants to go, does. Kicks it out. Elliott saves it. Peacock now. McCormick in the game. errant dribble. And
Call a timeout.
And Tigers called the timeout, so they got the possession, saved the possession. Good job, Braden Elliott. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with it at halftime. Dick Layton will be here. We'll have the Gardiner All Sports Boosters halftime report. We want to thank the Gardiner All Sports Boosters for their help all season long. When we say seasons, we mean the fall season. We did a bunch of games in the fall covering every single sport. We haven't figured out how to cover golf and cross country yet. I can't golf and I can't run. So
no, but I could ride in a car, and I'd do that for you.
Yeah. Of course, we had a terrific golfer this year for the Gardiner Tigers. Jack Quinn, we showed you his signing ceremony here as he's going on a golf adventure with the University of Rhode Island. Little Rhodey heading down. Comes in to Peacock. Win on him. Marquis in the game. He's a three-point bombardier. Any loose ball has been contested by this stingy Medomak defense. Elliott trying to snake his way through. Quick dribbles, kicks it out. Peacock's got a step back three. Won't go. Rebound's going to come to Marquis. And he got bumped and lost the ball. And up and in.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Well, water bug.
Braden Elliott doing the no see him bug move right there. Nobody saw him. Elliott tipped it from behind. Now it comes in. Tigers digging in on D, and they've got to stop, but not able to keep it out of bounds. You'll see it right here, maybe, Gary, on the Elliott sneak away.
Oh, no.
Great play by Braden. Yeah, that's why he's been our defensive player of the game several times. I think what we're going to do for players of the game tonight, guys, I forgot we had so many things going on. We'll take the seniors who haven't gotten one, right? And we'll put their names, and we'll pick out two. And that way we'll make sure we get the players of the game to somebody, one of the seniors who hasn't received an award.
It's a good
Dipped inside
idea,
to McCormick. McCormick can't finish. Tough defense inside by Donlin. Medomak likely to go in as number 2 seed down Class B. Or can they move up, Gary?
No, I don't think anybody's going to move.
Yeah, I don't follow Class B that closely.
Well, I was looking at them, and, I'm not
Class B South,
real great at that, but from what I can see, nobody's going to move from either way from a win or loss tonight.
Well, Wynn swooped down, put it in for 2. 15-point lead here for Medomak. Elliott Wynn, it's off him. Ooh, yeah, I think we got a break. Went right off Elliott's thigh, I think. Tigers will take it.
In fact, if you're a Gardiner fan, and this is just a wild chance, but you might want to take off next Friday, the 13th, and have to see the boys play at 4 and the girls at 8.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take it off anyway, Gary.
Well, I might.
Of course, you could work still and get out a little early, maybe get up there for a 4 o'clock game. Remember, those games will be on NFHS. Good defense by the Tigers on Wynn, who's a really proficient ball handler. Kick it back outside. He's got it again. The 6'3" guard is a matchup nightmare for folks. He's going to take one from Medomak. He was down by Moody's Diner on that shot. Oh, what a nice move, but didn't get through. And Peacock went down for a second, stayed down. We get nervous there. You know, this stage of the season, you don't want to see any kid hurt either side. We had an injury in the JV game, made us feel bad. Donlin hit that one with 40-some seconds to go, and there's another turnover. Tigers turn the ball over, kind of unaccustomed to see so many turnovers. You've got to credit the defense of Medomak Valley for that. They want to hold for 1, says Wynn. Mason Wynn, as we said, a 6'3" senior guard. Gostein will now hold. Tigers will commit the foul. They had one to give. That's going to be Moody's second foul, I believe, of the game. Yeah, his second. Team fourth, so next one's a shooting foul. We're down to 12 seconds. Win. Gets a pick by Donlin. Doesn't use it. Goes the other side. Tigers double him. Win breaks through. Swoops it up. Halfway down in. Won't go. The rebound up off. Count it if it goes. But that one won't count as it came after the buzzer. So multiple opportunities for the Medomak Valley Panthers. They ran out 12-0, and they've kept the Tigers at arm's length. They lead it 33-15 at the half. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll have halftime show with Dick Layton, brought to you by the Gardiner All Sports Boosters. After this.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
At River Redemption, we're open and ready for your business.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
When choosing a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not always better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers. They're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently year-round to end hunger. We donate and volunteer throughout the community, supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
Welcome back to the Jab. We want to thank the Gardiner All Sports Boosters for contributing to all our pregame, halftime, postgame shows here during the course of our year. Of course, we'll be back in the spring. We'll have a dose of spring sports here for you, but this is going to conclude our season here for the winter with this basketball game as teams move on to playoff action. Both the boys and the girls will be tourney-bound, headed up to the Bangor area to play their games up there at the Lacrosse Insurance Center up there. For our halftime report, let's bring in our Dick Lee. Want to thank Dick for all his fine work all basketball season long here. And Dick, give that shout out again to your buddy that's in recovery.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's Tom Brooks. Coaches, Aaron Tomans, great uncle.
Great uncle. All right, Mr. Brooks, we hope you're doing better.
You probably know Lavinia, new Lavinia, that's his sister.
Sure, yes,
So-
absolutely.
Tommy knew me when I was in diapers because his sister Lavinia used to take care of me.
Okay, we'll go to the game now. Medomak got off to a tremendous start, 11-0, because Gardiner put the 7 seniors in, but Gardiner's come back a little bit. It's still a 33-15 game. Medomak Valley, 14-3 on the season, is number 2 in the South, I guess they are. Yeah. And Gardiner is 15-2. Number 3, they're in the North. I don't know how that figures out, but that's the way it is. So anyway, we'll go to Medomak Valley first. Mason Wynn chopped in with 8 points, 2 for Trish McDaniel. Carter Jackson at 3, 2 for Ripley, 3 for Michael Pagondi, and 9 for Kellen Donlan. What really helped this Medomak Valley team, they had 13 rebounds unofficially.
Yeah.
And only 5 turnovers. On the other side of the ledger, Gardiner was led by Trace Moody at 5 points. Not a lot of scoring. He had Chase McGrain with 2. Braden Elliott, a little tricky 4 out there. 2 for Brady Peacock for their 15 points. They had 6 turnovers, but they only had, I got them down from just 7 rebounds. So it's nobody in real foul trouble. We'll go to Medomak first. Cheeseman has a couple. Wynn 1, Dosty 1, and Pagondi 2. Whereas Gardner's only got 4 turnovers. 4 fouls. 2 for Trace Moody. Luke Whalen came in off the bench, got a foul, and Nick McKay had a foul. So only 4 fouls in Gardiner. It's a 33-15 Medomak Valley lead at halftime.
Thank you, Dick. And as I said, we thank Dick Layton for all his work all season long. Dick will be back to join us for softball and baseball. Just got a little trouble with baseball. I don't know if you've seen the baseball dugout got blown over one of those windstorms. It tipped completely over, so they're going to have to put that back out.
The home dugout?
The visitors dugout.
Visitors, I did see that.
Visitor dugout. So they'll get that fixed up as soon as we can.
We usually plant right behind that screen, don't we?
Yeah, that's a pretty good spot to go. And, we'll probably, softball's a little easier for us to cover. And we'll probably, to be truthful with you, my granddaughter will probably be playing on the softball team this year, so I want to see as many of those games as possible. So probably do a little more softball, but we'll still fit in baseball as well as lacrosse for the boys and the girls from Hope Field. Tigers back on the floor. You're seeing the part of the huge crowd that's in here tonight, looking at the near side. That's us in the window, and we're certainly glad that you joined us here. Both the Gardiner fans and the Medomak fans. As I said, I don't know if I got the whole point made out here earlier, but I really think that the Tigers and the Panthers are peas in a pod as far as communities and how they support their teams, and rabid fans, tough places to play when you visit. Taking a look down at the far side, I don't know where that, that is down to our right for senior night there. Great piece of work done by all the parents and all the families to remember these seniors. And as we said, that ceremony is special, and for the boys and the girls families of senior nights, and actually for any game that you want for this season, just send me an email, rob@munsonmedia.com. I'll give you a download file that you can have and you can keep, and it'll be special in a 20, 30 years, something like that. Show your kids, when you get bragging as a parent, say, yeah, I know you did this, but you should have seen how I could do it back in the day.
That's right. You got me on there
Of course,
55 years ago.
Gary bragged about, what he was doing back in his day, and we found the clip, and what's he do? Backcourt violations, all we could find.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. That's still up on Facebook. Those are under the old sodium lights, the yellow lights that used to be in this gymnasium, and they're brutal to try to broadcast. I remember we were doing state cable games back with John Coughlin and the whole crowd back in the day, Bob West, and we tried to do games from here under those ugly, ugly lights, and you could not get the cameras to look anywhere near what they should.
I really don't know who did film them, Rob, back then.
Yeah, it was probably a one-time thing, I'm thinking, a special thing, because it was a Coney game. It was probably the same camera that they used for football back in that day. So Tigers are going to get going. Peacock. Medomak has stayed with that man-to-man because it's been very effective. Step through by Trace, nice move.
Good stop for the Tigers right there.
Comes Wynn. Tigers stay in man. They're playing, both teams have played half-court man exclusively in this game. Cheeseman holding out high. He's got Atwater on him. Fed back inside to Wynn. Donlin, Peacock on him. Donlin goes, stops, pops, won't get it. Nick McKay the rebound. So Tigers get a bucket, a stop, and now they're back on offense. And this is how you can get back into a game. Atwater pops it up, look good. He follows the shot and doesn't foul. Very good job there by Brady. Held up. Dished inside to Win. He's trying to post up inside using his height advantage. Atwater out of bounds off Medomak. I know Wynn wanted it off of Atwater. Wynn was lucky he didn't get called on a foul there because he had a little body contact.
Right.
But they'll let that go most of the game. Well officiated game here from the jab. Atwater. Pick outside, he'll go. Got cut off. Now he wants to step through. He does off the glass at home.
And that's what the Tigers are going to have to do if they want to get back in this game. They've got to be a little more aggressive on offense.
Pagondi. Inside. Wynn posted up on Elliott. He's got a couple of inches on him. Trying to use that advantage. Good half-court possession that time. Pagondi get the basket. Nice. Moody, he's taking over now offensively for the Tigers. Outside, inside. Trace with the beautiful drive and finish. These teams are playing pretty equal. Comes inside. And that's a good use of the height advantage that Wynn had, Gary. Went right up and over off the glass, kissed it home.
6'3".
Floater up and in. Well, Tigers.
Brady gets on the board.
Tigers are matching them offensively now, but you got to almost do a 2-for-1 here, Gary, for the Tigers. You got to get some stops, and Tigers much better offensively. Wynn, the step back pop is good. Oh, that's a tough shot. Mason Wynn has been the outstanding offensive player for the Panthers. Comes into McKay. And Tigers don't like it. Do we have it, Chris? Going to see it from down low. This will be a good view. Oh, yeah, position. Float to the head to Moody. Moody thinks about a three. Launches if they're going to be offline. Good swoop. Won't get the finish. Foul in the action. Is going to be a push on Medomak underneath.
Who are they calling it on?
Well, we got two calls. I think Atwater might have got a technical. That might be the trail call. Pagondi got the first foul. Second foul is going to go against the Tigers, so I think the Tigers will shoot first. Officials getting together. Of course, we didn't see it because it was behind the play.
See it either.
Yeah, well, it wasn't anything that we think we would get a replay on, so it was after the play. I think Atwater was upset that thought maybe he got fouled on the original play. So we're going to shoot the technicals first. First one's good. And 1 of 2. So now we'll go, what?
Side out from Medomak.
Yeah, so it wasn't a shooting foul. It was an on-the-floor foul.
Right.
So no shots. So that cost the Tigers a point. Possession would have gone back anyway to... No, Tigers would have actually got it out of bounds. Yeah, so they did lose the possession, Gary.
And they lost one of their better rebounders.
Well, he's not out of the game.
No,
just taken out of the game, right?
Yeah.
I want to make
his presence isn't out there
sure
right
he
now.
Cools down. Yeah, yep. You gotta keep your composure. Win with it. He's got Peacock on him now. They switched that up. Double team inside. Elliott got a piece of the ball. They'll swing it back around. Owen Dostey on the go. The floater won't go. Rebound underneath, and they'll say it's Tiger off the Tigers, and got players on the floor. Donlin had to be helped up. He was over enemy lines down there with the student section. Comes in to win. Peacock on him. Win spins on the baseline, very close to the baseline. Elliott almost got a piece of it without even seeing the ball. The swoop and the finish for Gandhi. They call him Fagondi. I hope that's the correct pronunciation. We're going on what the PA announcer is saying. The swoop, lips out. Fagondi with the rebound. Here he comes. The southpaw. Thought about it. Now he lays it back outside. Donlin goes. And let's see what we got. They're going to call it player control. And that's how they've been calling it all night. And it stays the same. Elliott took the charge. So 3:05 left, 41-23. Tigers have been scrambling since they got behind 11-0.
Yeah, they're scratching.
McCormick's going to come in. Make him a little bigger here. See who he comes in for. He'll come in for Nick McKay. Brady Peacock at the line. Dip shoots. And rolls it home. So it's McCormick, Peacock, Whalen, Elliott, and Trace Moody for the Tigers. Cheeseman went behind his back, and what was the call?
Kick.
Oh, kick, okay. Yeah, because I didn't see any foul call or anything. Okay. That's too bad. Took away a potential layup for the Tigers.
Yeah.
Gardiner girls were winning handily at the half. Not sure how that one's going. We've got people on Facebook that are watching that for us, and they'll probably report in. Win. Pops. Net. Underneath. Whalen to McCormick. Comes back out. Trace Moody, 3, no, rebound, Win. Mason Win, no look pass, laid up, no, rebound. Fagondi, back up, no. And Tigers got somebody ahead. Smarquist goes up, he got fouled. It's good hustle play back by Luke Cheeseman. for the Panthers. Make him earn it at the free throw line. So Isaac Marcus at the free throw line. Spins out. So Marquis going to get a second one here. And he got it. Well, Tigers been trying to claw back, but Panthers are matching them.
Yeah, I gotta be honest though. This Medomak team's one of the better teams I've seen this year.
No question. They got in a shootout, I think, with Coney. That's going to be player control. Good job by Whalen. You know, they lost to Class A Camden Hills, one of the best.
Losing to Camden's no.
In a kind of a rival game down there.
Yes, it is. But
they've got 3 losses on the season.
Camden's been right on the top of that Class A South Division.
So what were they, 14-3 coming in, correct?
Yeah.
And this is the 18th game. Seems like we just started, but it's been a very great season for us here. Marquis got a good shot. He pops it home. Isaac's got a quick shot. I'm going to see him be a key contributor here coming back for the Tigers. Tigers losing some great seniors, but they're pretty well stocked. JVs are pretty good. Freshmen have had a decent season. Been impressed with Adams down at the JV level. He's going to be another big to bring into the lineup.
Yeah, they're going to have some pretty good height next year. That JV team has looked really great.
So it's Medomak ball. Not everybody agrees with it. Came in to win. He got fouled, and Brady Peacock trying to plead his case that he got all ball. Might have. You saw it underneath pretty good from underneath camera. Hope you enjoyed the additions, and you folks made all these possible as we've added the cameras at the both ends of the floor here, as well as our cover camera up here with Bill Hasty operating that one manually. The other ones are operated up here by Owen and Chris. Drilled inside. McCormick trying to get on the defense. But Donnelly does a really good job with help from Whalen. Elliott. He'll get Marquis. He thought about the 3, thinks about it again, and why not? So Marquis has come off the bench and an offensive plus here for him as he's hit a couple of buckets here. Tigers got it within 14, 47 seconds left here in the third. So big 50-50 tonight. Billy in, you into? Billy's checking his numbers. Billy's still looking at his tickets over here. Billy won here earlier on in the season. Did you win, Billy? No.
I didn't win either.
Oh, look at Jamie Elliott won. Jamie dances. Have we got Jamie dancing down there? Can we get a picture of Jamie right down there? Jamie Elliott. She won. Congratulations, Jamie. Gary's already trying to hit Jamie up for a loan. That's great, a big 50-50. That's fantastic. All the work.
She deserves
She
it,
does,
boy.
yeah, with the Boosters Club and always got our new shirts for us here. I want to thank her for that. Elliott Office Products, one of our great sponsors, not only of Gardiner High School, but all the Halldale games we do, too. We're down at Halldale as well. Halldale's moving on. They won't have, I was hoping they might have, no, I wasn't hoping they'd have a prelim, but if they did, we would have carried it. But the Halldale boys, they're going to finish 2 or 3. They're a terrific team. Watch them in Class C. They're going to finish 3. I think I saw him number 2 in the latest heel points on Maine basketball rankings. That they have the official heel points, not the MPA heel points that really aren't right. Popped again outside, won't go. McCormick couldn't keep it in. I think Maine basketball rankings had Halldale number 2 in the heel points. So that's it at the end of 3. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Fourth quarter action coming up after this.
Well, I've been a very avid tennis player since I was about 10. I would train for hours a week, compete with adults, and work with other people my age as well. Well, I've been a very avid tennis player since I was about 10. I would train for hours a week, compete with adults, and work with other people my age as well. I was doing really, really well. I had my first high school season and made it to the quarterfinals of the state singles tournament. And then in off-season training, I was playing against 2 men, and I completely tore my ACL while reaching out to go get a ball. I had ACL surgery, and after that, I came here for rehab. I had a lot of quad atrophy from my quad graft, and I had a very hard time with my straight leg raise. So that was one of the main goals when I first came in here, to regain that strength using methods such as the electric stim, NMES, blood flow restriction, resistance bands, weights, kettlebells, all of that. So that was one of the main goals that
We are back here to fourth quarter action. Rob Munson, Gary Burhill, Dick Clayton will be with us post-game. I don't know if Dick's got any stat updates here coming after the third quarter, Dick.
Isaac Vanquist had 6 points in that third quarter.
Yeah, hit 2 threes.
Yeah.
So the foul went on Cheeseman, his 4th. He's got a set. Start the quarter. 14-point lead. Doable for the Tigers, but they'll need to go scorched earth here, Gary.
Yeah, they're going to have to get some shooting in.
And Medomak with their defense has been tough. Marquis has been good, though. That one's offline, but a good rebound there inside. Dished inside the wheel and up. It drips out, but Luke gets free throws coming. Hope you folks tuned in across the state are enjoying this one from Gardiner. Hope you enjoy our multi-camera free broadcast here. Remember, never a charge on Munson Media. That's thanks to our great donors and sponsors. You'll be paying for the tournament from the various people that do the tournament until the finals, where our good friends at Maine Public do the finals. They'll stream them over the air. Nick Godfrey doing that. Worked with Nick for field hockey this year. That's a nice finish inside. Donlin, he's going to go to the free throw line. The 6'3" junior. So we'll see him next year.
Yeah, they're going to be right back on top next year also, as they are every year.
Well, this is a program that reloads. Some programs, they got to rebuild. McDermott.
There's been some rough years down there, though, over the last 25 years, Rob.
Everybody goes through that if you're a MSAD, And Brady Peacock. Tigers' high-scoring offense have been held to 33 points here tonight by a good Medomak alley. There's Elliott again. Got Peacock. Drops it off to Peacock, and that's a foul. Good hard foul, and they'll make Peacock earn it at the free throw line. Going to see the fast break coming right into your living room. Watch it.
Braden. Going to miss watching him next year, Rob.
Oh, for sure.
Boy.
I am not sure, what the seniors, what their plans are, and they're, looking at any schools looking at them, what they're doing, moving on to the next level, whether basketball is in their future or not. If it is one of the places to look for, down our friends at Central Maine Community College, I'll tell you, you don't get a better experience than playing for Dave Gagne. Good inside defense by the Tigers.
Now, how long does he have it?
They finally call tie-up, and possession arrow favors Medomak Valley. Came in off the pop, off the iron, won't go. Rebound. McKay's got it. Atwater back in the game. Marquis pops it up. It won't go. Rebound Nick McKay. Inside to Peacock. Peacock drives, got fouled, and he'll go to the line. Well, Tigers got to take the opportunity here. Hit all their free throws, you've got to think. Mason went on the foul, his third. Wentz played most of the game, Gary. He's been out there. I don't know that he's come out. He's got a great motor. Does a terrific job. Brady Peacock, the senior, recognized before the game. Brady, a terrific three-sport athlete here at Gardiner High School. Saw him on the soccer field in the fall. Lacrosse, right? Brady does he do lacrosse? Does Brady Peacock do lacrosse?
Brady? Yeah, he's a lacrosse player.
So we'll see him lacrosse. Yeah. Marquis with a fastball. Stop, pop, bang. Brady Peacock right on schedule. And we've got a 10-point lead. Crowd coming to life down below us. Been a huge crowd here tonight. They've been waiting to explode. I'm sure we got a pretty good crowd watching at home as well. Frank Owen Smith has done his down and backs today, so he's all set. Now watching the game. I hope he got his toes on the line. Make sure he touched the line going both directions on his down and backs. Frank, one of the great running backs we had here for Gardiner Tiger football. Last 50 years I've been here. Frank was the ultimate slasher as a running back. It's like trying to tackle a bag of hammers. Seeing some of the crowd down there to the left underneath the student section right down there. The custodians are trying to get the students rowdied up down below. Isn't that great, huh? Great school spirit here at Gardiner High School.
Well, Rob, what do you think about a little full court pressure right here?
Yeah,
I mean
it's,
they haven't tried it, and we need some quick turnovers here.
Yeah, they've only got one foul on them this quarter. You know, sometimes Tigers will like to play a little trapping defense if they can. We know that Medomak's got a bevy of ball handlers out there, but it's worth the try and see if you can get it because they got
to try something.
And late call on McKay, I think they found on the push. So we'll see it right here, maybe. Can get a slash cut up to you. Yeah. And shooting fouls coming. So it's McKay, Marquis, Elliott, Peacock, and Atwater in the game. Atwater have to be careful. He's got a technical, so he's got to play clean here, Gary, because second technical and out for the next game, which would be a tournament game.
Good point,
right?
Rob.
So I'm sure I'm not the only one who has made that point. I'm sure Coach Toman all over that. Peacock looks left. Now he hands it off here to Elliott. Gets a little push. Back to Peacock. Got a lane. Swoops in, puts it up, won't go. McKay's under there where he is. And puts it in. A knick-knack paddywhack for two. 48-39. This is the first time this thing's been in single digits since it was 9-0. Wynn's going to pop. Tough shot outside, won't go. Donlin a big rebound and put back.
You got to win the boards here if you're going to come back.
You've got to win the boards. Peacock lays it outside. That one is going to pop. Look good on the launch, but hit the back iron. Mason Wynn, no hurry. Donlin goes. That's a foul. Scott, the fans don't like it, but, you know, when a guy's going and you run there and knock him off his course, that's a foul.
Yes, yeah, no question. There was no question on that.
Wow, Elliott's got it. Chase Moody's got it. It's in the stands, and
Luke Whalen now.
Luke's guide for it, but he's on the bench, so that counts as out of bounds. Well, Tigers made this competitive. You know, if you didn't hit the start of this game, it was 11-0, I think, out of the chute. So Tigers, probably since the first quarter, somewhat even. That guy's just a machine. Inside, Donlin on the tough finish. Dick, what was the first quarter score, Dick?
14-5.
14-5. So it's a 9-point lead at the end of the first. Tigers have half a quarter here at 4 minutes. They're down 52-39. Laid up, won't go. McKay's got the rebound, gets it back outside. There's your three-point shooter. Moody launches and gets net. Well, that was a good second reset there by the Tigers. And credit Nick McKay, got the loose ball and got it back out. Gets an assist on a three.
Well, that's what their strategy's got to be. The Tigers have got to come down and get their three-point shooters shooting, because we don't have much time left.
Well,
That's another turnover.
And they caused an unforced turnover really there. And it's a 10-point game, chance to get it to single digits here for the Tigers. Both teams exclusive, half-court man all night, old-fashioned basketball right here. They're going to play Moody real tight because Trace is the kind of player that can light you up. They double him. He tries to go to the basket and gets fouled, and that's going to be shooting. So that's one of the advantages the Tigers have, is they will be able to go to the free throw line, because Medomak, the next foul they get, will be shooting as well. Well, thanks for being with us all year, folks. We love you. We love our Tigers. We've done all 18 home games. And so far, the Tigers are 17-0 on our broadcast this season. Neither team had lost at home. So it's been a fun year for us to broadcast, Gary. Yes. I mean, we've had some that have been the other way as teams have gone through their growth spurts. But girls basketball has been pretty solid for a long time.
And it's going to be solid for a long time now, Rob.
Stolen away. No, it came loose and thrown out of bounds. The Tigers get a little break there, as it looked like Medomak was going to get an easy layup, and student section liking it down below. Tigers are rolling into Elliott. He's got it now. Elliott on the take, the floater. Won't go. There's McKay. He goes up, gets fouled. Hardest working offensive rebounder I've seen in a long time, Nick McKay. He just stays in there and fights.
Now if he can cash in at the line here, we got ourselves a game.
Look at him clear out, get that inside rebound position, and puts it back up and foul. So 2 big free throws, all free throws big here at this stretch. Shh. Well, both these fan bases, Gary, are going to have some cheering to do in the tournament coming up, because both these teams could make a run deep into the tournament.
Oh, no question.
Very impressed with Medomak, of course, and the Tigers. We've been impressed with them all year. And, you know, Class B is a tough.
Yes, well, that's that reclassification.
Real estate.
There's been a fine line between the schools and so forth.
Yeah. Peacock's got it. Brady goes up, floats it up again, so it ends up being a three-point play. 52-47. Tigers are ticking. 5-point game. Under 2.5. Win with it. Got Peacock on him. They're in no hurry here. Next foul's a shooting foul.
No, they've got all good ball handlers.
Win goes. He loses the ball. He gets it back. Elliott steals it. Looks ahead. Got Moody. Trace. Up and in. 3-point game. Two minutes left. Luke Cheeseman.
Tigers need a stop right here.
Got Elliott. Can Elliott get one of those thief things going? Let's see which way. It'll go Medomak.
All the refs down at this end of the gym say no way.
Yeah, the refs. The furthest distance from the place called it for the Tigers, Chris. We're going to get a timeout. We'll stay right with it. 30-second timeout. Well, this has been a good little run by the Tigers. So, here's the thing, Gary. Here's what you're going to take out of this game, I think. We don't know how it's going to go from here on out. But the Tigers, by coming back, have at least salvaged the night.
Yes.
Right? Don't you think?
I agree. Rob, this game is not going to have anything to do with the outcome next week when they get to Bangor.
Oh, sure.
I mean, that's all set up. You're looking at, this is just a brainstorm I've got, but you're looking at the Tigers going into Bangor next Friday afternoon and playing the Erskine Eagles.
A team that played twice.
Right.
They know well.
Yeah, at 4 o'clock. That's the guess that I'm giving right now.
And, of course, what both teams wanted coming in was a really competitive game, and this is a good situation for Medomak as well.
Well, you watch how far Medomak goes in that South tournament. They'll be right in the championship, I would imagine.
4 fouls on the Tigers. Comes in, Cheeseman goes up, he lays it up, and in, he shook loose. So Tigers, plenty of time. They've got to get a possession. They've got to get a basket here. Moody on the take. Up and in, Trace. 3-point game, single possession. Win with it. He's played the whole game and been terrific. Lays it off outside. Tigers looking to play good, hard defense without fouling. How long do you go before you foul, Gary?
Well, you've got to take a chance, but you've got to find the right guy to foul, too.
They're going to call a block. They're going to count the basket.
What?
No, wait a minute. He's pointing down, I think, on the floor. Let's see. Yeah, the point was on the floor, not a made basket. Confused me a little bit. So that's what Mr. Scott was pointing out. I caught it. It took me a second. Going to see it right here. The foul is before the shot. So big free throws here to keep it either a single possession game or a double possession game. So 54-51. Well, the crowd is in it now. Win, dips, shoots, makes it. 4-point game. And Tigers will take a timeout. Well, we've paid all our bills, so we'll stay right with it here. Tigers. We want to talk to you about McAllister Real Estate. Katie McAllister. Graduate of Gardiner High School, took her basketball talents. We used to do Katie's games, remember, Gary,
yes,
when we were doing them for state cable, and
Jeez.
used to take them out with Time Warner or whatever they were at any given time. Katie played here, went up to Thomas, started up at Thomas College, and he then joined Mom, Kim Gleason, at McAllister Real Estate. And they continue to be the leading real estate agent here in the central Maine area. All your real estate needs, give them a call, and our friends at CB Mattson, offering tremendous housing opportunities here in the state of Maine since 1959. Check them out on Facebook. And you can find out how you can apply to housing here through CB Mattson. Well, we ended up with an exciting game for sure. You see in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth here at Tickettown. You're seeing the crowd from our left looking up to us in the window. Be Tigers ball, Gary. They got 1:15 left. They're going to need 2 possessions. So you can take a 2-point basket here, no problem at all.
Yeah, that'll work for the 2-pointer right now, and then play some defense and try to get it back.
Trace Moody has been good here in the fourth quarter. Gets it over to Elliott. Comes Atwater, out high. Atwater looks like they want to roll it to him. Moody, Atwater. He gets fouled, and there's shots there.
He'll go to the line.
Yeah, so that was nice. You could see them setting up Atwater, hoping that they could get it to him inside, and they did. Brady did a good job. Brady's held his composure well since coming back. Foul was on Jackson, just his first. So big free throws. So if Atwater hits this, it'll be a 2-point game with 58 seconds left. Tigers will probably go to thievery if they can, and then at some point they would have to foul. And they'll pick up full court. Well, here's your full court pressure, Gary.
Needs to be a little tighter than that right now.
Yeah, I think it's more token pressure there. Now they're into their half-court D. Peacock on the defensive win. They'll double win.
That's a good place to trap right there.
Atwater just missed a steal that would have given him a layup. Medomak running the clock down. We'll tell you it's 36 seconds. Out high. Tigers overplaying the ball. There might be a back cut. Owen Dorsey looking to lay it off. Tigers, and they'll get a foul with 25 seconds left. I don't mind it.
Who was it on? Number 11. Yeah.
No, they fouls on Peacock, and 11 Wynn will go to the free throw line.
Yeah.
He's been their star offensive. Well, he's been their star player all night. He and Donlin have been something special. They've been a great game, folks. First one's good. This is the big one. Makes it a 2-possession game with a make. It's 3 right now. How many Wynn got, Dick? Misses. Tigers ball out of bounds. Let's see. It'll be Tiger ball out of bounds. 23.3 seconds left in a 1-possession game, a 3-point game. I don't think they called the foul, did they?
No, they didn't.
Just out of bounds. Okay.
Yep.
And Tigers, I don't know if they got a timeout.
I would take a timeout if I was the Tigers right now. You got to set up a 3-point shot here. I think that's all you've got time for is one.
So yeah, they did. Tigers took the timeout. Oh, let's take a look at things, Gary, for the Tigers as far as their 3-point shooters are concerned.
Well, I think Marquis just come into the game.
Isaac Marquis has hit a couple of threes, hasn't he, Dick? In the game. So Marquis is in the game for a 3-point shooter. Of course, Peacock and Elliott.
Is Moody
actually,
in there?
almost anybody. Yeah, Moody, I'm sure, will be in there. Almost any of the Tiger guys can hit threes.
They're setting down. I see. Yeah.
Well, this has turned into an exciting game. Tigers were down by double digits for most of the game, and they clawed back in the third quarter. Got within striking. They've had a good fourth quarter. What's the scoring differential here in the fourth quarter, Dick?
It's pretty even up until 18-15.
18-15 Tigers?
Yeah.
And how about the third quarter? What was the differential in the third, Dick? Dick will find that for us.
15-11.
15-11. So
yeah.
Tigers, have done it steadily, right? It's been steadily. And now they're within 3. They've got 23 seconds left. Well, the crowd's got a good one in here on senior night. We'll see who's going to launch. You got to think Trace Moody puts it up. Holy moly! Was it a 3-point or 2-point? 3-point or 2 points?
2 points. 2 points, and he's going to the foul line.
Oh, my gosh. Mother of gosh. Watch this thing. Here it is on the replay. Comes to Trace.
I can't see the lines.
And he puts it up and in. Can we go back again? Can we go back? Chris, go back. We're going to go back and look and see where he was. Slow it way down, Chris. Do we have the other angle on this, Chris? Oh, that's a 3-point. It's a 3-point.
3 points.
It's a three-point shot. They're only counting it as a two-point basket. Let's look at it again. Do we have the other angle, Chris? Chris, do we have the other angle on it? We're going to get another look at it.
No, they don't have it.
Well, show the first one then. Here it comes again. You see the three-point circle. Here he is.
Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah, no question.
3.
Yeah, it was. We got a tie game. Still plenty of time left.
Yeah.
18.8. Well, that one's going to be around the state.
Yeah, that's too bad.
You know, and that's the kind of thing in the tournament they can look at. They can't here, but they can in the tournament.
Yeah.
Comes inside. And let's say he's going to count the basket and call it a block. 5.7 seconds left. We'll take a look at it. Great finish by Donlin underneath. Can be on Moody. We'll take a look at it again.
Oh, boy.
Boy, oh, boy. Well, we said it'd get you ready for the tournament. Tigers with a chance. Peacocks got it to Moody. Moody steps through, puts it up. Won't go, and that will do it. 58-56. As we came down the stretch, and the Tigers came back well, but Medomak Valley holds on, and a good old-fashioned barn burner here. Well, some things people will be looking at down the end.
Yeah, they'll be watching Munzing Media. We'll see that play again.
So Dick will tally up. Chris, we're going to want to make a highlight of both those plays to have up, okay? So we'll grab those two plays out, put them up. Boy, this was a good basketball game, Gary.
Yes, it was. It ended up to be a great one.
And thankfully, given the circumstances that happened here and all that, you know, both teams get to play tomorrow. They'll both be in the gym
That's
practicing.
right.
They're going on. This is not something that's ending either team's season right here. And, you know, it's probably not going to make a huge difference.
Fortunately, that's right, Rob.
Yeah,
This isn't going to change anything.
Yeah.
It's just, it's too bad to have to lose one like that.
Well, you know, still, if we, you know, there's so much happened at the end. So let's say that was a three-point basket. So that would have added another point to the guy because he hit the free throw.
Right.
Right. So he had a three-point play out of it, and it could have been a four-point play.
Right.
It had been a three, and but still, coming down the other end, they went inside, and
well, you can
Donlin was able to finish.
You can always. The other thing is you really could have worked a little harder here and shouldn't have been put in that position that you were put in at the end of the game. I mean, they came a long ways for the last second half, but it's too bad to get burned on a play like that. Thank you. Thank you. Good job. Whoa.
So, can we play the Moody play? We'll give you a look right here. Hey, fans, if you want to take a look at this. Anybody?
Doug, you want to see it?
So we're got the replay going out. We're kind of showing it down to some of the folks here and pretty clear about that, and that happens. But Gary's point well taken. Tigers put themselves in a position here that was tough. and they came back, and that's good because
And fortunately, Rob, that won't change anything next week. I
exactly.
mean, they're both going to the same position. I'm pretty darn sure. I know the Tigers are.
Yep.
So win or lose, but it's unfortunate to have something like that end a real good game.
Well, and you know what it screams for, Gary? That's a heck of a tough call to have to make in the flow of the game.
Yes, it
right?
is.
And that's why you have replay. And in the tournament, they'll have the ability, I believe, to go and do replay. In fact, Tris Wheeler will be running the replay operation at the tournament. So, they could come and they could take a look at it. Because we're up in the little gym. I mean, they can't be running up here to take a look at anything else like that. But as you said, Tigers put themselves in a position
Yes, they did.
Right out of the gate.
Very start of the game.
But to their credit, they came back well, and we ended up having one heck of a game here. And Dick has been tallying it up. How are you, Richard? Are you all set, Dick? So we don't even have to go to break right here. We'll bring Dick in, and we'll get the stats. Stay right on headset, Gary, and we'll go from there. So, Dick, your mic is up.
Well, this started off with the 7 seniors out there playing, and got to get behind a little bit. But, boy, what a comeback. 58-56. Medomak Valley got the final basket with about 5 seconds left. We'll go to Medomak first. Mason Nguyen at 18 points, and Colin Donlan the same, 18 points. 7 for Michael Fagondi, 5 for Connor Jackson off the bench, 2 for Silas Ripley, 2 for Jacoby Daniel, 2 for Dosty, 4 and a big 4 for Luke Cheeseman, the final basket. Couple guys in foul trouble, Chessman 4 and Fagondi with 4, but they didn't foul out of the game. Donlan had 2. And Win 3 and Dosty 3. The other side, and I'm sorry. Rebounds. This is what helped Medomak Valley all the way through. I got them down for 21 rebounds and only 10 turnovers.
Solid night there.
On the other side of the ledger, Gardiner almost made a comeback, and I'm going to go the guy that down the stretch did it for them. Trace Moody ended up with 21 points. Couldn't the foul 3-point play at the end, near the end, to tie it at that point, 56 all. Brady Peacock with 14. Isaac Marcos had a big 6 points.
Yes, he did. When the Tigers were coming back, at the start of the second half, Isaac came out, popped a couple of threes.
Yeah. Chase McGrain had a basket. Brady Atwater, not as familiar, good shooting as such, but ended up with 6 points. And 5 for Nick McKay, who was rebounding at the end of it. With their 56 points, they fall to 15-3 on the year. I don't think that's going to change their ranking any, but this is in the north. And Medomak will also end up at 15-3 with the win tonight. And they're number 2. And likewise, they probably won't get any closer than that. But it was a great finish for both teams.
Sure was.
And a decent game out there. Couple good plays. And a great game that ends the season with both teams coming out at 15-3. Both teams making the playoffs. So.
Well, I think both teams are better for having played this game. It gets them tourney tested. And we had some fantastic play down the end of the game for both sides. And we really hope you enjoyed this game. Hope you enjoyed all our broadcasts this year. As we will sign off for the winter season and finish 17-1 for the winter season here, Gary.
Yeah.
I got my granddaughter Mackenzie's up here.
Oh, is this Mackenzie?
This is Mackenzie.
Wow.
Came to the game tonight. I looked at it and I said, that looks just like Mackenzie. Because it was. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah. I got a girl waving to me down on the floor, and I look at her. Boy, that looks just like Mackenzie. And I didn't expect her to be here tonight. I mean, she's over at Halldale, but she came with one of her friends, and that's great. Hey, doesn't get better than that. Never gets better than that. So, so to continue our thought here, thanks, everybody, for your contributions, your donations, all the help that you folks were to us as we go on. Sometimes things aren't going right, and you let us know, hey, we don't hear the audio, or what's up with the video, or where's the scoreboard, and you're our eyes and ears out there, and we appreciate all your kind thoughts towards us, and we will see you come spring season here from Gardiner Area High School and Halldale, as we'll be back over there to Halldale. So Tiger boys coming out post game, a great senior ceremony, Gary, for the seniors. And what we've done here tonight is we had several seniors who have not received awards from us during the course of the season here. And so what we did is we put their names in the basket there and picked out a couple. And these will be Capsa Pizza Player of the Game will be Riley Burns, one of the seniors recognized here. And Riley got the start here tonight. And our defensive player, McLaughlin Fence, Defensive Player of the Year, the Sunrise Bagel Defensive Player of the Game is Logan Cody. Good. So Logan will get that award as well, a gift certificate.
Logan's up there taking his sign down now.
Yep, that's good. Maybe we can switch. I don't know if we can get that view at all, Chris, as we go out. Chris will make the magic work. Look at that right there. I love this. Yep. So the kids taking their signs down here, the seniors. That's nice. Very nice. Well, this has been a special senior class here, Gary, at Gardiner High School in the basketball program. They came in as little kids and, little puppies, weren't they? Playing against some of the big boys around. They came in as little ones, and they took their lumps. And we loved them from the get-go because we saw what they could be. And they just played basketball. They stuck together. They got better year by year by year. And now they have a chance as they go into, that Class B North is going to be a slugfest. That's for sure. And the Tigers will be right in the middle of it, punching with everybody else.
Well, you never know. These two teams may have a rematch.
Well, if that's the case, I think both teams would be very happy to play one more game, wouldn't they?
Yes, they would.
Yeah, the Tigers won down at Medomak, and you're seeing the kids. We're going to stay with this. Let's stay with this, Chris. I like this. I'm glad you're able to pick that up.
Yeah.
And whoever mentioned that they were doing this, that's pretty good. I want to thank our good friends at the Gardiner Tigers, All Sports Boosters, and all their support over the years for us and for all these kids here at Gardiner High School. They do a tremendous job of supporting our student athletes. They'll be giving out their scholarships at the end of the year, as they do every year as well. Well, there's one of the great teams in the history of Gardiner basketball right there, and Coach Toman was a player on that team. And he's in the top right of that picture. Zoom out a little bit, Chris, so we get focus there. There we go. There we go. We'll see if Billy can get that shot maybe a little bit. Yeah, he can, and just in the corner. He goes too far, he'll be off screen. But was that Braden Elliott coming down getting his?
Yeah, that's Braden.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we caught this and didn't go off the air, Gary. Brady Atwater. Heading up. They won't have to put it up too high for Brady. This is a nice little part of the post game right here as the kids get to take their nameplate. Who's up next, Gary? I can't lean out the window. I'll fall.
Well, that looks like Simmons, yeah.
Yeah, Levi Simmons.
He didn't have to go too far.
No, he got the number 22. Got the start here tonight with Levi.
I think we ought to have them put that elevator right underneath here, and we'll use that to get up here.
Yeah.
Oh!
What was that? What the heck?
It hit me right on the head.
Yeah. Gary's hitting on the woman just below us again. Dropping locks on him. Did they do this for the girls? I don't remember if they did. Yeah, we must. Well, of course, they only had 2 seniors, right? Yeah, went a lot faster. Girls won tonight. Folks are reporting out on Facebook. So they'll get the seniors lined up underneath. Get a nice picture of them. You see all the parents and families out there snapping away, getting some pictures taken. We're getting pictures of the picture takers. So that's pretty cool. Good group of seniors. They haven't played their last basketball game yet.
No, they haven't.
They hope to have several more basketball games in them and catch all the action up at the up in Bangor. That's the Cross Insurance.
And my best guess for everybody is Friday the 13th at 4 o'clock for Gardiner boys, and Friday the 13th for the Gardiner girls at 8 o'clock.
So watch a boys game. Gary will take everybody out for supper and then back to the game. Yeah. Remember when at the old auditorium you'd go up there for games and you go to that Miller's buffet up there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Miller's. Yeah. Go to the buffet and get yourself
that was unbelievable.
All filled up, the old auditorium.
Those are good days when you used to spend a week up there during school vacation.
I got to tell you, get spoiled running up here, watch the Class A's when Tigers were in Class A right up in Augusta. That spoils you a little bit. Because Munson Media used to be allowed to be able to do some of those games.
I remember when we did the tournaments.
Yeah, we used to do the tournaments up there.
I was just telling somebody about that today.
Yeah, back in 2013, I think we did every single quarterfinal game. Did 24 games up there, but then the MPA went to out-of-state groups. Oh, we're getting a good picture right there. Good job, Billy. That looks good right there. Coach Charlie Lawrence, Coach Aaron Tolman, Coach Elliott, Coach Hasty. They know they've got a special group of kids here in this senior group. Really has resurrected the Gardiner High School boys basketball program, Gary, right?
Yes.
Really has taken it back up to the top echelon here and now Class B. But
well, now that the classifications have been adjusted over the last couple of years, it's kind of a different schedule, you know. I'm used to, me as a person, been here for so long, I'm used to seeing the Scout Higgins and those games, Messalonsky, Scout Higgin, that stuff, and that's all been changed now, so it's much different playing Levitt and these other schools. But when you look at their classification enrollments, they're all the same, within 25 or 30 people. So
yeah, well, it's good. Well, this Class B North is as competitive as it could be.
Yes, you
take a look at Lawrence not going to the tournament, Gary. What they win? 3-4 games, Lawrence.
Right.
4 games, right? Yeah. They took Tigers to overtime one game and right down to the wire in another game.
Right.
So that's how competitive it was. And you know that's important because that competitiveness, having to play every single game, makes you tourney ready. And I think the teams that are going into the tournament have been tourney ready. They've been facing, really good games. You've got to get ready to play every single night. There's been no cakewalks, when you look at the matchup. Now, sometimes one team might blow another team out because of that given night, but you got to be ready to play each and every single school, and that's the way it's gone. And I think that's going to make these teams tourney tested, and I think it's going to be a tremendous
and that's going to be a I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I mentioned two great possibilities that we'll be back playing Erskine, but is that a good thing or a bad thing? We beat them twice this year.
Yeah.
Do you like that scenario?
What's the axiom? It's hard to beat a good team 3 times.
That's
and
right.
Erskine's a good team.
Erskine's a very good team.
Homer's good, and they can hurt you. So it should be an interesting tournament. I'm looking forward to sitting back in my recliner and tuned into NFHS and probably watching it right from home. I might go up. I don't know. We'll see what's
I'll
going
definitely
on.
go up, and it'll be so I can see both games live. I have a hard time in my recliner. It tends to knock me out.
Oh, okay. Well, you've got a combative recliner then, so you should check on that. Well, why don't we wrap it up as the Ramblin' Brothers have had a good season up here. Gary, thank you so much.
Oh, great
fantastic
time.
Season.
Great working with Billy again, and Dick. Let's cross our fingers. We're all here next fall.
That's right. Yeah. Well, we're always good for another year, but we're not the head coach always. We're not making those decisions these days, and certainly we thank everybody out there. So for Gary Verhill, Bill Hasty doing our camera work, Dick always on stats, the young buck in the crowd, Owen Munzing, he keeps us laughing, that's for sure. And Chris Wheeler keeps everything together with gum and paper clips and tape when things aren't working right, and making sure that we get up and on the air. And I couldn't do it without the support staff of those guys. And it's a fun group to be with. We hope you enjoy it. We love our Tigers, and we just love student athletes from all teams. We just love covering these kids. It keeps us young. And God willing, we'll be back here again.
Flying us out to California this weekend to do that football game?
Oh, yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? Yeah. We won't be doing that. I will be in the recliner for that one.
Oh,
I'll probably be standing. I usually stand with my hands on my knees in my coaching profile. Okay. For Super Bowls, I do not want any disruptions. I don't want anybody talking to me. I actually go into coaching mode right there. So good luck to the Patriots. For all of us, good night, everybody.